Charlie Kirk does not buy this sorry sob story told by this by this completely mentally balanced leftist college student. Folks, hate hoaxes are out of control, all right? We always have some guy who's trying to claim somewhere, oh, these evil, white, racist, Christian, Republican, conservative people, they did the most horrible, evil, McRacist thing ever. This is horrible. This is so bad. We got to condemn them and destroy them. I've had enough of it. I am so sick of hearing it, and I imagine you are too. So we're going to get right into it. It's going to be good. But first, do me a big favor here. Like our video and share it around so we can keep bringing you all this great, hard-hitting content. And as always, Patriots, I'm your host, Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Hi, Charlie. How are you? Good? Okay. So I'm going to give a little bit of a backstory on myself. I'm Jaden Clark. I'm a student here. Freshman year, I was hate crime 5 times in one night, okay? 3 of them by Trump supporters.
What happened to you?
Okay, for one of them, I was just walking, and then I see this truck full of 4 white men pass by me, MAGA apparel, everything, you know. And then...
Did they say this is MAGA country?
They drove past me, and they were like, you nigger, bend over quick.
Okay, so they said the N-word on campus.
What?
To you?
Well, yes.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so what happened to them when you reported them?
I didn't report them.
Oh, really? Okay, so maybe it didn't happen.
Okay, anyways.
I don't believe you. I'm being honest, I don't believe you. I think you're making it up.
Okay. Anyways.
I refuse to believe that somebody on this campus would go around and sheepishly call you the N-word. I refuse to believe that. I think you're lying.
Anyways, next instance, they threatened to rape me and then just drove off.
Hold on, so a bunch of Trump guys who are largely white heterosexual males then also threatened to rape you?
Different group of people, but yes.
All in one night?
All in one night, sir.
I think you're making this up.
Okay, that's fine.
But what evidence do you have for this? Do you have like corroborating witnesses? Do you have cameras? Do you have license plate numbers? Because now we're talking about crimes. Threatening to rape you is an intent of a crime. Did you go to the police? You file a police report? You hire an attorney? You sue the school? Did you go to the civil rights office? Do you file a civil rights complaint? Did you do any of that? Because you should.
Okay.
No, did you? Tell me, yes or no?
I did not, but
Why?
I'm not going to argue with you.
No, but you're coming in front of
experiences.
2,000 people to say it. Why did you not go to the university and say this happened?
Okay, because how would I report them?
Anyway, there's hotlines all over this campus. You guys have nothing but like, if something happens to you, I think you're making this up. I think you're doing this to try to make a point.
I love how Charlie Kirk, without skipping a beat, asks about, oh, did they say that this is MAGA country too? As I'm sure many of you remember, Jussie Smollett was this actor, from Empire, this black, TV network, which nobody watches, by the way. Well, nobody who's not black, at the very least. That guy went and said, oh, I was in Chicago, walking down the street at 2 a.m., trying to get Subway, because that's what people do. They go to Subway at 2 in the morning. And then these white men with MAGA hats jumped out and said, hey, you're that N-word from Empire. Yeehaw. This is MAGA country in downtown Chicago. And then, stomped him, tied a noose on his neck, beat him, all this kind of stuff. Except, turns out, it was all fake. It was proven a hoax. The guy hired some Nigerian guys to go there and tie a rope on him and stuff. Really weird stuff. And at the time, people on the left were so outraged about this fake story that was so obviously made up. And if you dared to question it, well, that was unimaginable. I mean, CNN's Don Lemon, remember him? He couldn't hide his disgust if he tried when people tried to suggest that this obviously made up story was just that. Really quite ridiculous. We saw it with Bubba Wallace too. You guys remember that? The NASCAR driver. He said, oh, they put a noose in my garage. These evil white men. The FBI did an investigation because of it. So ridiculous. What was the noose in the garage? Well, it was a rope pulley that just pulled the garage door down. You can't make this up. You can't make it up.
I don't think there's any evidence.
I can promise you, God as my witness, I am not. Anyways.
No, but seriously, why don't you today commit? Let's do this. I'm going to show you the university official, and why don't you go file a Department of Education complaint, and let's find these terrible people that did this to you. Can we agree?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll think about
and by the way, we'll be able to look at security camera footage, and we'll see.
Okay, I'll think about that.
But you didn't do that,
Can I try to finish?
You'll think about it. Hold on. Why wouldn't you want to do that immediately?
Can I talk?
No, but you're making a serious accusation. Please,
And I'm not going to argue with you about my personal experiences. Anyways.
It didn't happen, man.
Okay, that's cool. Anyways, I feel like every time I step foot on this campus, I have a wall of vitriol and hate at my back. And to the audience, I say to you, these are your fathers, these are your siblings, and these are your neighbors. So y'all need to clock them. And I hate overgeneralizing, but I'm not going to say all Trump supporters are racist, but a good amount. Anyways.
Ugh, just stop. It's so obvious the guy's just here for his political soliloquy about how white man's bad. It's so annoying.
My question to you is, if you had one message to say to these people with the hate in their hearts, what would you tell them?
I would tell you to stop lying.
What would you tell them? Not to me.
No, honestly, I think you're Jussie Smollett at this campus. I think you're completely making this whole thing up. I think you are a complete liar. Because I am now giving you an opportunity to report this at the high. I will bring this to Linda McMahon, the head of the Department of Education, the federal government. I will make sure these people are arrested by Kash Patel, the head of the FBI. And you'll say, oh, I'll think about it. Because you're making this up. You're doing this for a political purpose. So will you, no, seriously, Kash Patel will get involved. Yes? It's a hate crime. That's not acceptable. Well, hold on. No, will you do this or not?
That's really cute, Charlie, but I'm trying to give you the opportunity to alleviate hate within this group of people who have a shared ideology.
But hold on a second.
He's openly admitting, essentially, that the question is asked in bad faith. It's just an excuse to paint MAGA, Trump supporters, white people, Christians, straight people, etc., whatever you want to call it, as hateful, bigoted, absolute just monsters and deplorables. It's so stupid, and it's so old.
There's no hate. There's just love of America here in this audience. That's all that's here today, okay? That's all that's here. But back to you. I heard your accusation. I'm now going to go to the University of Tennessee and tweet this and say, hey, this is a serious accusation. I want the governor to get involved, by the way. Okay. The governor's getting involved. I'm going to call Marsha Blackburn. I'm now going to call Big Haggerty. I know all these people, and we're going to find out really quickly if you're telling the truth or not, because you just came in front of 2,000 people, and we're going to go bring in the police. We'll bring in the FBI, because what you just said is unacceptable. You said Trump supporters called you the N-word. That is no place in America, and they threatened to rape you. That is no place in America. But you know what else is no place in America?
Nice.
Lying and saying it happened to you. So we'll find out really quick if you're telling the truth or not.
That's cool, but like, can you answer my question though? If you...
My message to everyone in the audience, keep loving America.
Okay.
But
what about loving your neighbor?
Just so you know, this is going to become a very big issue. We're going to put this on social media because nowhere in America should you be allowed to go in front of a microphone with no evidence, no willingness to report, no likelihood to talk to police and say, oh, this happened to be at night, and ruin the reputation of half the country and say that they wanted to go me and call me the N-word. That is gross.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. You'll be hearing from a lot of institutions, and if you did indeed lie, you will be civilly liable for smearing this university publicly for a very big number. We'll find out if you're telling the truth.
It's so nice to see some actual pushback on issues like this. For so long and far too long, so many white people have been sitting there folding, saying, oh, you think I'm racist? No, I'm sorry. I swear I'm not racist. Don't go after me, please. Yeah, most Trump supporters aren't racist. You know, we like black people. Look, it's our black friend who supports Trump. It's so dumb. It's so cringy. Okay, punch him back and punch him twice as freaking hard. All right, that's the approach we need to do. When people tell stories like this, they're almost always lying. Call them out for what it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's really cute. Make sure you add me, Jaden Clark.
I will. Thank you. Hope you have a good lawyer. Thank you.
Whoa.
And I want you to understand the implications of this. No one has had the stones to stand up to this stuff for years past. And so many innocent people have been drugged into this crap, saying that all the white people are coming after me. I don't believe it. It's wrong, and we're putting an end to it.
Boom. I love a good fiery ending, and I know you guys do too. Make sure you comment below, guys. I want to hear your thoughts. As always, hit that subscribe button down below so we can see you again soon. And to those who have subscribed, thank you so much, and God bless you. Peace.